Where'd You Go, Bernadette, 2019, directed by Richard Linklater. Reality in the objective sense is made up of concrete, fabricated rules developed by mass populations over time, an enormous agreement between people that this is this with no way around it because it's what's true and certain, something everyone can agree on. But what about the odd bunch who think differently, the creatives, the artists, who can imagine other realities, transforming the now abstract concept to a subjective idea, then making plans to bring something new into the world, to contribute to this human race on this planet, even if it means building on top of what's already there, adding an extra layer, as Cate Blanchett as the lead Bernadette, our protagonist who you feel for and fall in love with, watching her performance recycle certain mannerisms and neuroses introduced in Blue Jasmine, but this time as an architect or rather problem solver who learns of her enormous choice, the ultimate conundrum of the genius, to pursue the craft of who you are and put everything you have into it or do some self-sabotaging wherein everyone around you suffers including herself because it's spiritually painful and confusing, a life without meaning and purpose, when on the other end destiny simply awaits your arrival like the last undiscovered continent. The fresh crisp ice glowing wet and shiny as the tundra sunlight travels and finds its surface, somewhat annoyed by the voiceover, though it was trying to stay true to the book as the daughter, an incredible and almost too good and confident introductory performance, narrated the original source material, she reading off science facts or interesting tidbits about penguins not all mating for life and others, voiceover as this hard to pay attention to because the viewer's now in Antarctica or Greenland. In a time and year when these places are threatened and endangered, the precocious kid babble still going with youthful and naive energy, wanting to learn more, willing to learn, a good student with good parents as loving and comforting as they are incredible and bizarre, a good match a bit ironic but in an opposites attract kind of way, computers and humanity, cold and calculating material and the thriving and fluid imagination, the extremes creating by miracle, their own reality or story. A quite touching one, even if not so much critically embraced, such a lack of enthusiasm that it only survived a mere few weeks in the big theaters, and it's a shame because others would be missing the latest project from Detour Filmprodction, if you know what I mean, the great story of a filmmaker finding his way and staying true to the artistry in him, saying no to that easier pit of menacing society, remains productive and prolific in diverse projects, and this one continuing the filmography list. Because the other reality might be the looney bin or a more figurative oppressive existence of not making movies, being a problem solver, getting to the heights of working with Kristen Wiig and Lawrence Fishburne, and what a dinner party that would be,